It's Evelyn on our LinkedIn Live today. I'm excited to talk to you about the Labor Market Impact Assessment Program and the employers' opportunities to hire highly skilled foreign workers. So if you're not aware, because this is all new to you, if you're an employer, the Temporary Foreign Worker Program is a program that allows employers in Canada to employ a foreign worker once they're able to prove that they have done all that they can to hire Canadians. We've been doing this for many, many years and highly successful with this. It's very technical and it's very important that you do it right, because otherwise you've lost months and months and you have to start all over. So we at Ackah Law take a lot of time, especially at the front end. So one of the main requirements is that an employer must advertise the position they're looking for at least 30 days in 3 to 4 different places, which also includes the Canada Job Bank. So we need to make sure that the Canada Job Bank advertisement is done right, and that you are also, as an employer, meeting the prevailing wage requirements for the salary for the foreign worker, because you can't bring somebody here from another country and pay them less than you would be required to pay a Canadian citizen or permanent resident. So the benefit of the temporary foreign worker program is, given some of the challenges, again, that employers are having finding the employees that they want, this is another program that allows them to start the search. A lot of our clients already know what the market is. They already know that they're having a hard time because they've been advertising for months and months, if not years, and not getting that much traction, or the people they hire don't have staying power. They're in and out in a month or 2 months, and there's not the sense of loyalty, and they're fed up with all the onboarding costs that they've spent to lose that person again. So once you know your market as an employer, this program allows you to do the necessary advertising, get it up for 30 days minimum. I always recommend our clients do more than the minimum 3 ads, which includes the job bank, but maybe 4 or 5, to show that you have tried extensively to advertise and find great Canadians first. If you advertise in that time frame and you don't find qualified Canadians or permanent residents, or I invite them to apply for the job through the program on the job bank, where you get matched, and they don't apply, or people you invite for interviews don't show up, or they show up and they're definitely not qualified for the position, you are not obligated to hire the Canadian just because they applied. If they're not a good fit for your organization, you do not need to hire them. So once you've done that process and done all that you can to find the right people, then you start the process of getting the LMIA application submitted. This program has now changed so much. It used to be called the LMO, now it's the LMIA, and it used to be only by fax and courier, and now it's a portal. So you cannot assume that what you may have done 3 years ago is going to work successfully this time. That's why you need to make sure you have a trusted advisor on your team, a trusted lawyer that understands the ins and outs of the LMIA process and the new portal program, and also want to make sure that you keep up the job bank ad at the very least. That must stay live until a decision is made on your application. So it could take months or longer to get a decision on the LMIA. You must ensure the job bank stays up or gets reposted before it has expired. Once you get the approval for the LMIA, which we're finding is taking longer than normal, it's taking about 2 to 3 months at the moment, then you start the work permit application. So if the person you're looking for, it comes from a visa exempt category, for instance, this means that you can prepare the port of entry application for their work permit, and they will be able to get their work permit upon entry to Canada. For instance, Mexican citizens who need ETAs only, and American citizens, British citizens, they can get their work permits at the port of entry. But if you're hiring somebody from a country that requires them to have a visa first to get on the plane, such as India, Pakistan, Nigeria, China, then they need to be processed from the consulate abroad before they're able to come to Canada and start working. They'll have their work permits and visas approved so they can move to Canada with their families. This entire process is a commitment, but it definitely is something that pays off for highly skilled, specialized workers, or even those in the lower skilled categories where Canadians are not applying, they don't want to do the jobs, everything from caregiver, nannies, um, aides. There is a real need. Even now, we're bringing in somebody under a supervisor at a store, at a retail store, because they cannot find hardworking, committed Canadians and permanent residents that want to do these jobs. So if you are an employer and you'd like to understand more about how to navigate the Temporary Foreign Worker Program, feel free to contact me and my team at Ackah Business Immigration Law. We have a number of these going at the moment because we're finding, once again, employers are struggling to find the skilled workers they need, and they're prepared to go through the 3 to 6 month process to bring them in so they can meet their staffing needs and help them grow their businesses. If you'd like to learn more about the LMIA, please do give us a call. One thing I'd like to say is, whatever the fees are, whoever lawyer you work with, make sure they're a lawyer and understand the program through and through. The one fee that must be paid by the employer is the $1,000 per position fee for the temporary foreign worker. That fee cannot be paid by the employee. The rest of it is up to you. Most employers take care of all the legal fees, but that $1,000 is the absolute minimum that an employer must pay that goes straight to Service Canada for the application processing that they do. I hope this has been informative. If you have any questions, you know where to reach me on all social, as well as the numbers above. Talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.